Hey guys, right now we're going to be looking at the Cold Steel Recon 1. I just sold this folder too, so I'm just going to be doing a quick review on it before I send it out. And so some size comparisons first. Here's the Recon. Here's a, let me put this in the middle, a full-size Benchmade grip and a paramilitary. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. This knife is extremely beefy. That's just the first thing that came into my head when I saw it, and it's very big too. It weighs upwards of 6 ounces, I believe. I don't have a weight on this because it is an old model. Actually, these days it comes with a triad lock and G10 handles, but this one actually has the steel liners, the FRN scales, and ultra lock. You can still pretty easily find the G10 version with the ultra lock as well, though. Anyways, so this knife is, yeah, you can see how beefy that is. Got a 4-inch blade of Aus 8. It's very, very nice and sharp. They actually do grind it very well. It comes out very nice and sharp. And those serrations are just killer. Look at that partial serration on there. You got very, very fine secondary serrations behind initial serrations there, so it's very, very aggressive cutter. You see Recon 1 there. You can see the very aggressive blade shape. Broad clip point, very nice distinctive curves. One interesting thing about the knife is that the handle is a lot longer than the blade. I don't really know why that happens, because once you close it, you can see it goes very far into the handle. So, you know, take that for what you will. The handle, the FRN handle, I actually probably prefer over a G10 and stainless steel handle because it's lighter. The G10 and stainless steel handle is significantly heavier because the G10 is so much more heavy than the FRN. And if you already have stainless steel liners under an FRN handle, you don't need G10. It's grippy, but you know, it's strong enough. The ultra lock is very nice and smooth. Opening it, you get a nice lockup. There's a little bit left to right play. Up and down is solid though. Compared to the grip, it's a lot less solid because the grip has very, very stiff, strong lockup. The ultra lock is much more wiggle. Coating on the blade is a Teflon. It comes off pretty easily. It's very shiny. It's not really more of a matte finish like the grip here. It's a lot more shiny. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, you can see there. It actually does reflect quite a bit. You got a hollow grind on this blade, which brings it to a nice thin edge. I didn't mention that earlier. Opening is using the thumb disc. It's a pretty small thumb disc. It's smaller than my Emerson, I think, just by a little bit, but it works decently well. You can't really flick it out that easily. I can do it like that, but it's a lot easier to just guide out with your finger. The handle is very ergonomic. It's very long. I feel like I can put 2 hands on there, but you can take a lot of different grips over here, up here, reverse, ice pick. You know, all sorts of grips work well with a big handle. There's a nice cutout in the FRN scale to help you get to the thumb disc. Just put your hand near the groove and it just automatically comes out to the thumb disc. You know, it doesn't carry very well. You see how low the clip is. Let me see if I can show you. So it goes all the way up to here. So this much of the knife is showing out of your pocket, which I think is way too much. Way too much. And it's very wobbly. I don't know, the torque screws don't really hold it well. I mean, this moving all over the place. And you can move it back and forth, but it's tip up only. You can see the insets here. Sometimes the lock is not actually very smooth. This is not always a very smooth knife. It's kind of gritty sometimes when you close the knife. That may be a problem, but now that the Ultra locks have been discontinued, I'd advise going for a Triad. But I will tell you this will be easier to open than a Triad. That's basically it. This is going to be a short review. Don't really have too much to say about the knife, but I've used it a little bit, and my overall impression is positive. If you can get this knife for about 40, I'd say it's worth it. 50, I'd say it's worth it, but anything over 60, I think you're paying too much for it. You better go for something like the grip instead. It's a higher value. But this is a pretty good knife if you want a really nice, beefy, stainless steel lined knife to go into your collection, go into your pocket. You can just pick this one out, and I mean, it will take all the abuse because the blade is relatively thick. You can see here. And the handle's very, very sturdy. I can't flex this. I don't think they skeletonized it either. Yep, it's just full stainless steel liner, so it's very strong. Anyways, that's my review of the Cold Steel Recon 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, concerns, let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.